with the pandemic, I don't think any of us saw something like this happening. This was, I never saw it really coming, but what it has helped me do, like, I feel very much more creative in a way. And we do have a studio environment at the house, which is really nice. So I've actually been messing with like Logic and Pro Tools, which is really cool because that's something that I never really did before. Studio time has been limited because of the situation that we're in right now, but we've still made it down there. We made it down to LA, which is really nice too. So it's things haven't changed much. We're just approaching it in a very different way.
And also just paying attention to the fact that Cotton Candy has been our most successful release. It's probably our first one together since we were younger, but like this song is much more successful and getting on more playlists and getting more plays than your recent releases or any of mine. So
yeah, so the making of Cotton Candy was really interesting actually. Me, before I go into the studio, I love YouTube beats. I love YouTube beats. That is my number one go-to. I'm always going to YouTube beats. So I'm always writing to the different stuff I find on YouTube. So we were actually sitting in this room one day and I was just going through YouTube beats and I heard this one and that's when I came up with the Cotton Candy Fago while we riding in a beam. And I was like, oh shit, it's kind of hard. So then we just started working on it together.
She played it for me and I was like, let me get the second verse. And she was like, let's do the song together. And then that's kind of how, it wasn't ever a plan. We never planned to do songs together because we're always focused on the fact that, we have different style music. Like we work together regardless, but we never put out the same style of music. This song was like the right center for us both to be on it.
Yeah, it ended up working out really perfectly. With the quarantine, with this pandemic, things are so different. Adjusting to this has been difficult. And I'm a very visual person. I love visuals, watching other people's music videos, getting inspiration, love doing it. So, we're just gonna have to see what comes down the road when we get to that point. What are we gonna do?
Like that would be a great opportunity to
cool ideas.
Like I would love to do a music video for Cotton Candy. That would be so dope because like we haven't done like a real video for our music since
a minute.
You were probably like 12, huh? Old music. And it was a lot of fun, but I feel like it could be way more successful now, just knowing what we can do. And
right. And especially for Cotton Candy. I feel like Cotton Candy would pair very well with for me, the track, lyrically, the title is all very visual, very colorful. So hopefully we'll get to do something, make it work with the social distancing rules so we don't hurt anybody's feelings. Man, in the future, we definitely have a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe. Is that the right phrase? We do. We have a lot of cool stuff for the future. We've been, like I said in the beginning, this quarantine has been crazy, but we have been working so much, writing. I've been writing so much. We've been adding a lot of new cool things to the list. So there's going to be some songs, hopefully some music videos, some singles coming out. So yeah, that's what we got going on. I feel like as of recent, we both have been very much interested in the production. I've always been very interested in the production that's going on and with the songs that I've been creating recently. When it comes down to like the technological stuff and the details, I cannot necessarily do that and be like, oh, throw this in there. But we're always sitting there, when they're comping and everything, like, let's move this here, like, add this, always giving our input.
And we always ask questions when we have any. Like, it's not like, oh, I wonder how he does that, but we don't ask it. Like,
yeah, in the way of production.
We're close with both of our producers, so I feel like when there's a question, there's no, like, weird tension to ask it. It's always the right vibe. Sure. So if we're wondering about something, it's easy to get the answer.